Hey everybody, Julie here from Mostly Caffeinated. I wanted to talk a little bit more about my grocery shopping process. It is that day of the week when my flyers come in the mail. And I think I mentioned this in a previous video. When I get the paper from the mailbox, I pick out the 2 sale ads that actually apply to my town and I immediately recycle the rest of the paper. So I did that, and here it is that day at nap time, and it's time for me to make my list. I know I did a video about writing down my list before. Not sure I was super clear, plus, whatever, I'm doing it again. So I've got my 2 ads here, and a big piece of paper. This is not my shopping list yet, not the final thing. I go through, and I look for stuff that I want that's on sale for an actually good price. Okay, on sale, not for sale. That's 2 different things. A lot of the things in both of these ads are for sale. They're advertising them, but they're not actually a better price than usual. They're just pushing them this week in the ad. Unfortunately, the ad is not like the grocery store, where I can just look at the front of the ad with the produce and the meat and the back of the ad and call it a day. Hey, at the grocery store, that's how I shop. I seriously go down like the veggies on the side of the store, across the meat at the back, and up the dairy on the other side, and that's it. I go home. I don't go in the middle very often, because that's where all the processed food is, and I don't like to eat processed food. So the ad does not work that way. The ads are very scrambled. It's like there's stuff hiding, so I actually have to, do some detective work. So here we go. Let's look for some stuff that's on sale. All right, first we've got this big old thing down the side that says fresh fruit. That's cool, except it's the middle of winter. So all of this fresh fruit is $2.49, mostly a pound. Now $2.49 for a pint of blueberries is pretty good, and it's been a really long time since we had blueberries. So I'm going to write those down. Okay, here's the store I'm working with. I'm going to write those down, and because it's something that I don't usually buy, I'm going to put the price. But $2.49 for peaches, nectarines, plums, and get this, grapes. Can you see this at the bottom? $2.49 for grapes. That is not a good price. Okay, they're just baiting you in. Sure, in the middle of winter, maybe it's as good as you're going to get, but for me, that's not that good. I like to be $2 a pound or less for fruit. Blueberries are special, and they're usually very expensive where I live, so those I might consider getting. Okay, wrote that down. Then you open this flap, and what's in here is anybody's guess every week. Okay, $5 for bacon, not a good price. $1.50 for mustard and hot dogs. I don't buy these hot dogs. I have mustard. $3 Miracle Whip's a pretty good price. I'm not sure how much I have, so I'll write it down and put a question mark there. $3.50 Velveeta is pretty good, but I'm still working through one. Let's be realistic. I don't think I need a giant ketchup. I don't drink that coffee. Okay, $2.99 ground chuck. That's pretty good. Thank goodness. Ground beef has not been on sale in forever. So I'm going to get some of that because we are like way low on ground beef. Like we have 0. I don't want a giant pork. $1.99 boneless, skinless chicken. Sure. Unfortunately, this grocery store is usually out of that chicken when I go to try to buy it. But, we'll give them a try. Give them the benefit of the doubt. This is all processed stuff. I don't eat that. 6 for $3 is pretty good for yogurt. We try to get yogurt every week. We can't always, but we try. Right, and they've got a bundle deal. Here's another way they try to get you. Whoop, down here at the bottom. If you get 5 of our brand, stuff combined, they'll each be $1.88. $1.88 is a good price for things like cereal, big tubs of oatmeal. Okay, but I'm looking here, and we will not use 5 of these things. Okay, I don't buy Quaker Chewy bars. They're not good for you. They're pretty much, cookies. I do buy Quaker Oats, but I have 2 giant containers. I don't buy this syrup. I don't buy this oatmeal. I don't buy pancake mix. We don't like Captain Crunch. We don't like oatmeal squares. So I won't get 5 things. It's not worthwhile for me to take advantage of that deal. Okay, and here we go. We got a big meat section. I'm just scanning for prices because I know what I like to pay for meat. I don't see a price that I like. Seafood section. Scanning. Don't see a price that I like. I ignore the whole deli section and usually the whole bakery section because I just don't buy that stuff. There's a little produce section up over here. I'm seeing 65-cent a pound baked potatoes and sweet potatoes. That is cheaper than my other ad. It happens to be on the front of the other ad. That's the only reason I know that ahead of time. Otherwise, I would write it down just in case it was going to be cheaper than the other ad, and then I can always scratch it out later. Ooh, spinach is $2. It has been a long time since we had that. So I'm going to write that down. This is how I keep variety. I shop the sales, and that's a way to keep variety because the sales kind of alternate. You know, it's not the same stuff's on sale every week, so that helps me not buy the exact same food every week because it's not always on sale. Right. Here I'm scanning for items, not prices, and I'm seeing this is all kind of processed goober that I don't buy, so I'm skipping that. I don't buy home goods at the grocery store. We don't usually buy liquor unless there's a really good wine deal, but I'm not seeing that. Okay, more home goods that we don't need. Here's another one of these deals. 10 items for $10. So everything on the back page is $1. That's a pretty good price for some of these things. Okay, that's a good price for these sausages, for a bag of baby carrots. It's a good price for a cream cheese way down here in the corner that you probably can't see me pointing to. Now, do I need 10 of those things? I could get 2 cream cheeses. I would use that up. 1, 2, 3 carrots, 4 sausage. It's not looking likely. I'm going to write it down just in case I get to the store and it becomes clear that I can get them separately, that I don't need 10. Sometimes, they try to pull one over on you in the ad, make it sound like you need 10, and you don't actually. So I'm going to check that when I get to the store. Put a question mark there. Okay. On to my second store. Write that down. All right. This is the store where you have to spend $5 in order to use the coupons. So I will need to keep track of what's a coupon and what's just in the ad. Okay. Here we've got ground round. It's a little higher quality than the ground chuck from the other store, but it's also $1 more a pound. Not worth it to me. Potatoes, which are more expensive than at the other store, so I don't need those. Nope. Okay. I do need milk. I always need milk, but this is a coupon, so I'll write that down. We'll see if it's worthwhile to go to the store. Otherwise, I'll just get milk where I usually do. Scanning. Ooh, avocados are only 68 cents. That's a very good price for my particular town. Okay, my state in general, you can get avocados much cheaper. But my town, for some really weird reason, is very expensive on avocados. And I like them. We haven't had them for a long time. See where I'm going here? There's donuts on sale. I don't usually buy donuts, but my husband likes them. And he gets angry when they're like 75 cents a piece. Because donuts used to be 50 cents, back in the good old days when dinosaurs roamed the earth. This ad is very scrambled. There is just like stuff everywhere. We've got like hamburgers here and like sauerkraut right here. They go by themes. Like this is some kind of football game theme page. This is junk's all mixed together. You gotta check. I just bought a bunch of bacon for this price last week, so I'm not gonna do it again, even though it's a good price. My freezer is like full of bacon, and it's about the only meat we've got going on here. See, here they're advertising avocados again. Same deal that it was on the other page. Don't need to write it down again. Checking over here. It's another football-themed page. I don't need any of that stuff. This is, here, this is an example. This is a coupon, okay, like a legit coupon. $1.48 for a pasta sauce. I usually pay 99 cents, and sometimes that's not even a coupon. Not buying that. Not buying into the ad. You've got cremette spaghetti. I need that. We pretty much always need noodles, especially if they go below 88 cents. It's 78 cents. That's a good price. I will get some. It's only spaghetti noodles. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter what kind of noodles you put in your food. If they're on sale, they're on sale. Spaghetti are pretty versatile. Here everything is real tiny. I had to check kind of carefully, but it looks like it's pretty much all processed food. But down here there's some ice cream. Nope, I've not been keeping track of what's a coupon. Look at me go. There. Good thing I remember. So far, avocados and ice cream, not coupons. And the ice cream is $4.99. So we're good. I will be able to use my coupons. That makes it worthwhile to go to the store. Let's see. Canned mushrooms. Love those. Well, I don't love them as much as regular mushrooms. But mushrooms in the winter, it's a fungus, like, it'll grow. I'm not really sure why they're so expensive in the winter. I mean, you could grow them in a closet, for goodness sakes. But they're expensive in winter here, too. So, canned is the way to go if we need some mushrooms in our life. Ooh, $1.99 Parmesan cheese. I don't need this, but this is a very good price. So I'm going to buy it anyway. My husband goes through a ton of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to buy it, even though I have a bunch in the fridge, because one day I won't. And I will regret it, because usually we pay, $3 something for that kind of a container. We're out of onions, so I will get some of those. These prices look good, so I'm looking more carefully here, even though it seems like stuff that's in cans. Sour cream, I try to pay that price. So I will get that. They double put this cheese in this ad too. What on earth? It's like they really think nobody's paying attention. Maybe people aren't. Maybe it's just me. And you, because you're watching a video about me, checking for grocery shopping. This is a good price for Dean's Dip, this 98 cents. And I almost never buy this. We don't really do chips and dip. But because I have maybe carrots coming into my life, we're going to do this Dean's Dip. Also, I've got some family coming over next weekend. And to my mother-in-law. She likes chips and dip, so if we have dip, it'll go well. Alright, so here's my scratch list. Now I'm going to transfer all of this so that it's in order by how the store goes, just like I did last time. And then when I go to the store, I can just go through in order, get all the things, the question mark things. I'll confer with my husband and see if we want, or check with the store and see if they actually work. Okay. And doing a quick tally here, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'll spend about $35 to $40 on groceries this week. That's pretty good. That's about what we try to hit. We'd like to be between 40 and 50. Usually some things happen as we're walking through the store, or as I'm meal planning in a second, I will discover that I don't have, enough things to make meals and I'll need to add some stuff. That's about where we go. Right? Happy grocery shopping. I'll see you guys later. Bye.